If you're going to do your reading, I'm going to pull out this Marchetti deck. Haven't used it in a while. And let's see what we got for my Leo brothers. Fellow fire signs. I'm an Aries. And my rising is in Sagittarius, so I've actually got double fire. My moon is in Scorpio. Wow. And I'll take flippers. I'm going to pull Celtic for you. I'm going to grab the Kipper, see what's coming in. And then we're going to do Leos in separation. This is a reading for those of you that are separated from somebody. Your heart is yearning for this person. You are no longer communicating with this person. And you just need some answers. You just want to check in on those energies. What is the person that you're dealing with thinking about? What are they involved in? We had the first query, which is 8 cards, tells us what's in their energy and their emotions. 2 more shuffles. And then we ask how your person views you. And then we look at projected actions towards you for the next 10 days. And if not, what are the blockages? And we then take a look at how you are viewing your person. We take a look at mutual energies that you both share towards each other. And so let's get into this. We're starting with the Celtic here. This is going to be general. So we're not looking for love at this point. We're just asking Spirit to tell us what's going on with Leo as an individual. And as an individual, you are in this position where you are gaining traction. You are gaining traction. You are working towards a goal. You are moving towards stability, stabilizing your life, stabilizing your surroundings, stabilizing your environment. And you are making small, incremental steps towards that. These steps are calculated. Beautiful energy for you to be in, Leo. The challenge is there's a Page of Swords coming towards you, or could be around you in your environment. This is a person that asks a lot of questions. It could be getting on your nerves. It could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody that you just know, a family member, whatever. But it's somebody could be getting on your nerves or asking questions. They could be checking you out, investigating you. But for it to be a challenge, I feel like it challenges this stability of yours. Maybe it makes you question yourself. Maybe it's one of them kind of deals where it's like somebody that you work with and they just have a way of ungrounding you. What lies beneath this whole thing is your stability, your ultimate stability with that 10 of coins, 10 of pentacles. This is total wish fulfillment, particularly in terms of that which is in the physical. So this is total abundance, physically, spiritually, but, pentacles speak to earth, to what is tangible, right? So in the recent past, there was a connection. What lies above, or what crests this reading, is the Three of Wands, waiting for those ships to come in. And what lies before you is the Ace of Swords. This is new information. This can be the truth being given to you, and therefore it's new because you didn't know, right? But it is the truth. Lays ahead of you. What you must do to succeed: stay in your lane. This is two of Pentacles. This is balancing your situation. This is balancing the checkbook. This is balancing your life. This is making sure that there ain't people in your energy that are messing you up. And how somebody else sees you, they see you as a new opportunity for stability, for progression, towards happiness, fulfillment. In your hopes and fears, moving on to calmer waters, or being able to be in a place where you can be, avoiding conflict and not having to deal with people possibly. And in your overall projected outcome, Leo, the King of Wands. Lots of fire energy, Leo, but this is your card, I believe. If it's either yours or Saggy's, it's one of ours, Aries, Leo, Sag, all together. But specifically, I believe this is could be Saggy. But this is an energy of determination. It's beautiful. And I feel like you will succeed, because that person that stays determined and has direction typically makes it. All right, so I'm going to pull this is incoming energies, and I'm pulling 4 tarot cards, and then I'm going to put in 5 kippers. And this is telling us what's coming in. Okay, that one flipped. That will be, there's a mature woman. Coming into your energy. There's expectation. This can be, I get this feeling of like a parental figure. There's change happening. At the heart of whatever's coming in, there is this mature woman. There's this expectation. There's despair. I'll show you all these cards in just a second. One more, please. There it is. Community. So, okay, let's take a look at these. So at the heart of what's coming in towards you, Leo, is there's a mature woman, okay? There's expectation. Sounds like a parental person or somebody that is older than you that may kind of have high expectations or always expect something from you. There's change involved. There's despair. And there's community. So that which involves other people around you in your surroundings can be virtual community, can be an actual physical community. There is this Two of Wands energy, making a plan type of energy, at a crossroads type of energy that you may be at in this next 10 days. There may be some energy here of you not wanting to be a parent. For those of you that are mothers, some of you may not feel like being mom this next 10 days. That energy is very possible. There is somebody wanting to bring love to a situation. And there is conflict with that Five of Wands, and competitiveness and competition, and there's struggle. So these are the energies that you could see and experience in this next 10-day period. Now let's move on to the final phase of our reading. Leos in separation. Leos in separation. The first 8 cards out is your person's energy and emotions. What is going on with your person? What is going on in their life? I wish you guys could see all these cards. I hate to have to show you every one of them. I'll show you some of these, but what's in your person's energy and emotions is they are very conflicted about coming towards somebody with emotions. Okay, this is what they're thinking about. This is what they're thinking about. This is what they're contemplating. This is what's going on in their headspace. Strength card in reverse to the 8 of Cups in reverse. They're coming back. 8 of Cups is returning, but they are very weak. So keep that in mind. For those of you that this person comes to you, better keep it in mind that it took everything they had to do it. For those of you where they come in. Justice in reverse to the 7 of Swords, Mr. Sneaky. What's in their energy and emotions is they are thinking about something having to do with Mr. Sneaky, 7 of Swords, withholding information, taking information, concealing information, shady kind of behavior, injustice. Somebody, they either know that they did it, or they know your person thinks, or is thinking that somebody did this. An injustice, and they were 7 of Swords, Mr. Sneaky. There's manipulation that they're thinking about. Either they did something manipulative, but that Magician in reverse could have even been something wicked, having to do with trying to make themselves feel better. Queen of Pentacles. I just feel very strongly for some of you. If you're a cross watcher, this may be your Leo doing this, but somebody was doing some bullshit, manipulating things to make themselves feel better and to give them a little bit of an ego push. And I have to call it out if it's you, Leo, that did that, because I know of a Leo that in my personal life that has done some bullshit like that to me, and I don't appreciate it. How do they view Leo? How does your person view you, Leo? 8 cards. Well, they view you as total happiness and abundance and total blissfulness, heaven. You know, Ten of Cups, that's total wish fulfillment in every department. Sexually, spiritually, physically, emotionally, you know, you check all the boxes. Six of Cups, you are somebody that this person feels like they've known forever, maybe even in another lifetime. They view you as being very defensive with that Seven of Wands. More fire energy. They view you as an inspiring energy. You trigger them possibly. You activate their chakra. They view you as the wounded warrior. Nine of Wands. Saggy energy. I believe that's that. Yeah, that's Saggy energy. There's a little Saggy symbol up here in his, right there in his forehead is a Saggy thing, but this is somebody that is very strong, who's been through a lot and survived many battles and does not give up. This one's even got kind of a little bit of a Native American clothing, kind of. Pretty cool. Knight of Swords, they view you as somebody that may have came in with some very sharp communication. May not have been very nice communication. They view you as Three of Cups. They may even view you as involving third parties in your connection. For some of you. And for many of you, they view you as a Queen of Wands in reverse, which is a narcissistic energy that has done something very ugly. So for those Leos that goes to, and I don't want you to pick on you Leos, but we all know that Leos are you guys have to be the center of attention. It's that pride thing, it's because you're a lion. A lion demands respect, and a lion that really doesn't give a shit what you think, They walk in, and I guarantee you, if a lion walks in the room and there's every animal in the animal kingdom, gets their, the attention is all eyes are on Leo. And we know that about you guys. So for those of you that's to you, that's an admonishment. Don't, be careful. All right. Projected actions towards you for this next 10-day period. And if not, what are the blockages? And I do have this broken down into quadrants. I will be telling you guys percentages here. Give me 1 second to evaluate this. Wow. That's damn. Well, I'm going to tell you what. Damn. I honestly, I feel like, it's, the energy is there for them to come in for almost all of you, I think. If it's not that the energy is there for all of you, if you guys went towards your person, I think that you would have success. And I'll tell you why. First of all, for some of you, 25% of you, they want to bring stability. They want to be the king of Pentacles. They want to own it. They want to own it. They want to deal with it. They want to invest in bringing something back from the dead. Ten of Swords. Something that was ended, that had ended painfully. They want to reverse it, and they want to invest in that. Now this is about I think if there's 25% of you here where they aren't coming in because or they feel like this is the problem. Okay, for even for the ones that that like you could probably approach them and have luck, but Ten of Wands in reverse is like dropping all the burdens and just letting hoping for a miracle. They're just like giving up and they're waiting for a miracle to happen. They're waiting for the wheel to turn in their favor. So for some of you, they're not doing anything. They're just being passive. They're just sitting there, For another set of you, they are transforming or they want to come in with passion. They want to come in riding on that horse of passion, calling you in the middle of the night, wanting you to come over. It is a lusty energy. It is, this is passion energy. It's more sexual than it is emotions and love and so forth. So for many of you, this is a sexual desire that they may try to come in and use that to transform the situation. So in other words, they may try to get that booty. And they're using that as a way of transforming the connection somehow. I don't know. But, and then for many of you, they are definitely coming in, or they sure do want to, because they want to rebuild the connection that fell apart, and they want a new beginning in love. Wow, Leo. I don't know what's going on, but you got somebody that's wanting that tail. All right, well, how do you view this person? So I guess if percentage-wise, it'd probably be 75% yay. The energies are there, but, action, there, it doesn't mean that it will, but it is, 75% chance that they will. And, but I feel like nothing in that told me in their cards that there wouldn't be anything wrong with you, contacting them. So that's good too, because maybe you could just open up the door for communication and get some things resolved. You view them as being paused. You view them as seeing something. To a Swords in reverse. You view them as coming out of a nightmare with that Nine of Swords in reverse. You view them as the Queen of Cups, a very loving, nurturing, motherly type energy. You view them as the Hermit card, which is, finding their way. You view them as Eight of Pentacles, very diligent. You view them as Queen of Swords in reverse, though, which is a motherfucking son of a bitch, but that's a lot of times the person that you love is a motherfucker too, and they can be a motherfucker, and Nine of Wands, or no, Six of Wands, you view them as victorious, somebody that gets a lot of attention, gets a lot of accolades and so forth. Okay. Last query. Mutual energies that you both share towards each other. Mutual energies that you both share towards each other. 8 cards. The mutual energies that you both share towards each other there is some codependency energy going on, and Three of Swords of heartbreak and betrayal energy that goes on between the two of you spiritually. You both are feeling heartbroken and at times very codependent. So in other words, you're like missing each other, and things like that. It hurts. You're going through these pains, right? These are spiritual pains that we can experience, especially if you are a twin flame or something like that. There is something to that, that there could be a connection so strong that you are literally hurting sometimes at the same time. I know some people say that if you are not thinking about anything and all of a sudden somebody pops in your mind, that it's a pretty good chance that they're there thinking about you at that exact same time. Four of Cups to the Four of Swords in reverse. You're both restless. You're both discontent with the way things are. Six of Pentacles. You both in reverse. You both view each other as possibly giving or maybe being loosey-goosey with your energy. Giving your energy all over the place instead of, you know what I mean? Like, not the best. You view each other as temperance, patient, able to control your emotions, possibly. You view each other as pages of pentacles, which is, very low on the scale of putting effort into something. You're not doing very much, or they don't think you've done enough, and you don't think they've done nothing either. And World card in reverse, there's unfinished business. World card in reverse in a love reading is typically, for me, has to do with things not being resolved, cycles not being completed because of that, and therefore lessons are not learned, and therefore you're stuck. And so that is your reading, Leo. I'll go ahead and pull a Moonology card. Check back in 10 days. Let's see what's happened with your situation. Maybe things that have changed. Energies shift. Energies can shift. Things can happen. But at least there's movement. There's the one that we needed. If you found yourself getting resonated with this message, hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you could be alerted when I upload new videos. And with that, we'll see you guys in about 10 days. You're very close to achieving your goal, Leo. Gibbous Moon. Shalom.